match up with the New York Jets. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
Is there someone else for us?
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
All right. Yeah, there is.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up
I'm dead.
Right above us. The 30.
South, east.
Waiting for him to jump down.
He's building right there.
I have nowhere to go.
He's chilling.
Practice don't know, never preach. Practice don't know, never preach.
He's right above there, right? He's chilling. There you go.
A first carry for Leonard.
Bro, how did he hit me? And
able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And that was a good run.
6,
this
bro.
was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2007.
No way.
And I think you can't let him run wild here.
let's see.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold.
Dude, come
you want to keep
on.
him under that if you want
He
to
had
play
14.
defense.
Yes, bro. And I hit him for a 6 shotgun shot.
That's some bullshit, bro. Right when you said that, dude, like, is someone else here? I look up and he's done pointing at me while I'm running.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
I like the comparison because of the size, the strength, the speed. But I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson. So I think they can up his utilization in the passing game. But what really impressed me was down the stretch in the divisional playoff game against Pittsburgh. Hurt his ankle.
Yee, what a throw! Bortles on the fucking money.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
That was nice.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Bortles now on 1st down.
Oh, had a touchdown.
He was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off
The
course.
O-line's terrible.
These Jags and Jets, they met in one of the stranger games a season ago, Week 4, I believe it was, and got all the way down to 28 seconds remaining in OT before Chandler Catanzaro ended it for the Jets with a 41-yard field goal to win 23-20.
One of the highlights of the season for the Jets, but how about the Jaguars finishing their year at the AFC Championship game?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
Nothing to this bitch, bro. Yeah,
throwing his Bortles on 3rd down.
Daddy.
And
Come
incomplete.
on.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Going to red. Oh, let's go to red, low.
I'm coming.
You got a gun, Jake?
Good starting position for the Jets.
Yeah, a pistol.
They come up 1st
Always
and
right there.
10.
Yeah, I'm going on the roof.
No way! Don't finish me. Oh, he ripped it out of there.
I killed the guy.
Don't get me.
Now
It's coming right back on me.
On 1st down.
It's going right back here.
Down he goes. The former All-Pro Marcel
Where'd that teddy bear go?
I got him. I got up, my kid. I have no gun though.
Did he run away? Hey, bitch, where'd you go?
Do you have like any AR or any automatic gun?
I don't have shit, brother. Anything?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh yeah, they are, dog.
The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And the pressure gets to him again. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's nice on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low.
Yeah. It's
they go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to launch this thing.
Oh, I'm folding and I got to pass my face too. Are you serious?
But not before he gets into enemy territory.
I got bandages for you guys.
So because of the yards
after fuck. Everybody, I need them, huh?
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. Wow. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty. I had full health. I didn't have shit. How many guns, too?
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Oh, snake grenade.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long.
That's metal
here.
shit. How much is it? How much?
300 metal.
That's going to be almost.
It'd be a fat grind, but I need it.
Me too.
I'm not trying to get fried right now. I already got 150.
Yeah, you're straight. Wow.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently.
Oh, come on. You got to get up and go, Fournette.
For field goals.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to.
He was right up
in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Fuck.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
It's a common fucking burst.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
They're still over there? See one guy. Oh, there's three.
He's going to try and throw on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, I tagged that John Wick in the back, baby. We're frying him, bro.
This is taken at the 15.
I was tagging that guy.
Slide right now.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
He's chucking
and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game.
Pussy,
right?
bro. Let's go.
In baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though,
let's
see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something for
Come on,
you.
bro. Come in. Don't die.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Is he?
Okay. I'm going.
Can he see me?
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I have no health. Bitch. Oh, God, I did.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Dude, I fucking wrecked those guys. Let's go. Where's the other guy?
At the 30. It's a loss.
Yeah,
right here.
Oh, there he is. Let's go. Let's go get his ass.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
Let's go.
What that means is,
all right, do they have help? Anything?
And make a play.
Bandages? Nothing?
But on that one,
No bandages.
he looked like one of those guys.
Fuck. You do? How many? You got fat? Because I have 26 health. Oh, you could use it. Just give me one. Then. Oh, you don't need it. Oh, okay. Fat.
Where? How many?
On 3rd down.
Dude, we fought those guys.
Let me get one. Let me get one. Let me get a med kit.
It's caught inside the 25.
Med kit.
And he'll
Yeah,
be
2. Drop me
down
one, Jake.
deep into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 53 yards.
I dropped it right in front of
First
me.
red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got a 1st and 10
Oh,
at the
bro,
17.
we fucked those guys up.
With Charles
Let's go.
Davis,
Dude, I was tagging him with that
you.
burst.
It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and
There's a
10.
care package. It's too...
We gotta slide, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta slide.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Cannon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Barry Church, the strong safety, the one to get him down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5
I
teams
see
in the
people
NFL
southeast.
So when I look
Right
at my
across
playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Do you?
Yeah, there is a rift up here too.
They go again with Cannon. And that
where?
up quickly.
Oh, right there.
He's going to be stopped
Wanna
before
rip-
he can even get started. They'll
can.
wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd
We just
down.
don't have health like that, bro. See him. Just trying to snipe. I'm just gonna try and snipe her now. While they fight it out. I almost hit him.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
There's a rift right here too.
I don't want to rip to him, do you?
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Oh, I hit him. Oh.
This is caught. And he's going to take it.
I shot and then I shot a structure and he jumped on it and missed.
Quincy,
yeah, I got the fault.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike for 6.
See the guy down there?
Footing always a concern, but the extra points
right down there.
good. And that makes the score.
Oh, I hit him.
Oh, I got sniped.
I hit him.
Build in front of me, build in front of me, to the right, to the right, to the right. Build.
Few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. 77.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Here we go. Omaha.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
380.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, hold it.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the carry, it's Cannon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Delta. Check. 20. Delta.
Second down, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's got Caruso. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. First down, Bridgewater. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Bridgewater now on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Anunwa, the intended target. So after the INT, it's Bortles. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Anuno's got it, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. Play fake. Bridgewater. A connection made to Terrell Pryor. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Bridgewater. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Bridgewater on first down. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Now to try the Jets field goal, Cairo Santos. From the left hash, this from 39. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And now out come the Jags. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before half for Bortles. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out come the Jets. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll run. This is Cannon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw, Bridgewater. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now they'll run it on the toss. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. Omaha. Green 80.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Green 80.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he finds Safarian-Jenkins. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they'll go on the ground. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
We got 3. 380.
A handoff to Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. New York set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a 1st carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And down he pressure getting to Bridgewater. Malik Jackson in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. Unable to corral him. He fights through. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. Now the Bills, they have added to their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Bortles now to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Spread right. Here we go, Matt.
Shotgun now for Bortles. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Let's go.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Let's go. So right. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Avery Williamson in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The New York set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll run with Cannon, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back near the goal line, Bridgewater. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot, excellent coverage, didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Take it at the 37. Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. Bortles now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Green 80. Green 80. Hey, let's go. Trips left. Trips left.
Again, it's Fournette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Green 80.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it. Bortles. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? He's back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now. But they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Delta.
And they'll run it here. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yes, sir.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hurry up.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Gotta go. Hey, go down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, Wide receivers, they have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This is the running back call. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Jets, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.